It's such a pleasure and a privilege to be here representing Taos Community Foundation and honoring 8 such accomplished women. Thank you for sharing this very special day with us and for all you do for our community. This is your day, and I hope you will enjoy and celebrate every moment of it. I'm very proud that this is the 5th year that Taos Community Foundation has sponsored this event. We're an all-women team in our office, and we take the support and acknowledgement of women very seriously. It's become a tradition for TCF at this event to give a $500 grant award to each one of our Women of Impact, for you to award in your name to one of our many local nonprofits who do such wonderful work in community. And I'll be contacting each of you to set that up later this afternoon. As Lynn mentioned, it's International Women's Day today, and I looked it up this morning, and the theme of this year's International Women's Day is embracing equity. In solidarity with embracing equity, inclusion, and in celebration of women around the world, I'm going to ask all of you to do something for me right now. And join me in the Embrace Equity pose, which is this. It's a hug for every woman on this planet. It's a hug for you, and it's a hug for our 8 honorees today. Congratulations. Taos Community Foundation has been supporting women and girls in our community through designated grant making for almost 20 years now. That granting support has gone from strength to strength with the establishment of our Women's Giving Circle, Women Give Taos. It's a double honor for us today, not only to recognize these fabulous 8 women, but also to award our TCF 2023 Women Give Grant Award to another outstanding woman in Taos and her incredible team. To present the award and share more about this year's winner, I'd like you to join me in welcoming Laurie Mitchell Dunn. She's the chair of our Taos Women Give, and she's also, incidentally, our 2022 Philanthropist of the Year and a woman of impact in her own right. Please welcome Laurie.
Thank you very much, Helen. Wow, what a room full of amazing people here. We've already talked about the fact that today is International Women's Day. One of the things I most love about Taos is that this is a town filled, I think even more than proportionally you would expect, with strong, talented, just amazing, powerful women. And I'm so happy to be part of this event who honors 8 of those. But of course, there are far more than 8 strong, amazing, powerful women in this community. So we have an embarrassment of riches here. But as I said, it's a privilege to be part of this. As Helen said, our Taos Community Foundation's granting in support of women and girls has been going on in a pretty organized fashion ever since 2004, which is when the predecessor to today's Women Give Fund was first set up. And in its most current iteration, we do call ourselves Women Give. The group has had several names over the years, but since 2019, we've been calling ourselves Women Give. And I think that's appropriate because what do women do? We give. So we liked the idea that we weren't just women in an organization, we are women actively giving of our time and our money and our resources to support organizations in our community that themselves work to support women and girls in the community. Since 2019, which was also the first year that these Women of Impact Awards were given, we at Women Give have awarded almost $150,000. The total is $143,000 over the last 5 years. And just starting briefly with that, in 2019, Again, the first year that the Women Give group in its current iteration gave a grant, we awarded $30,000 to Las Cumbres for 2 different programs. One was parenting classes for incarcerated mothers at the Taos Detention Center, and then a related program at Enos Garcia Elementary to support girls there at the Nurturing Center, which provided a safe environment and focused counseling for girls whose parents were incarcerated. Then moving on to 2020, of course, a year that we all remember as being a little unusual, we not only awarded a single grant of $30,000 to Dream Tree Project for their Dream Tree Families program, which supports young parents, but because it was 2020 and the first year of the pandemic, we saw a tremendous amount of community need. So we decided not to just award a single grant as we customarily do, but we awarded grants to 4 other organizations that year, including Community Against Violence, Heart of Taos, Taos Whole Community Health, and then the UNM Taos, Taos Education and Career Center. So moving on from there, in 2021, we went back to giving a single grant. That year's awardee of $30,000 was Youth Heartline for their integrated learning program that provides a multitude of skills to families in the Taos area. And then last year in 2022, we gave our $30,000 award to Bridges Project for Education, and specifically for them to support underrepresented groups like women and girls, helping them go to either college or get vocational training to support their chances for success later in life. Now, coming up on this year, this is our 5th year, again, in the current iteration of the Women Give Giving Circle. We're very happy to be able to continue this tradition of allowing an awardee to bring another important opportunity to women in our community. This year, we're doing something a little bit different that I think is quite exciting. So this year, our award, I'm very pleased to announce, is going to the Taos Center for the Arts. Now, we're all very familiar with the TCA, or at least we think we are, but they do a lot more than certainly I had realized. And the program specifically that our $30,000 grant will support is a program called Women in Tech, Digital Literacy and Arts Intersect in Paid Learning. And you'll be hearing a lot more about that in just a moment from TCA's Executive Director, Chelsea Reedy. And I'd like to invite Chelsea up to the stage to receive our grant award today. So please, come on up.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah?
This way. Okay.
We're subtle at the TCA.
Yes. So here, you stand in the middle and hold it.
Okay. Thank
So
you.
because this is made out to you.
Oh.
For those who can't see, Taos Center for the Arts, $30,000. We're going to give you a different check to actually take to the bank. But this one's pretty cool. So Chelsea, congratulations to you and the TCA for this really exciting program, and we're just so happy to award this grant to you.
Thank you. We're excited.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right.
I've been worried about saying something to this room all morning, and here I am, about to do it. The room has been talked about a couple times, and one of the things I was thinking about is that everybody here is dedicated to the health, the well-being, and the safety of the people living, growing up, going to school in Taos. And I feel so grateful to be in the room with all of you and feel your power, your passion and experience. And I'm wondering if Taos News can feed us about once a month like this, except I don't have to give a speech. So the Women Give Taos initiative asks women with power to do a few things, and I'm serious, it says this on the website. It says, the Women Give Taos initiative asks women with power in all of its forms to ... And I think this list is interesting, and I like it. It requests women to take action. It requests women to step forward. It also requests women to join together in learning. And I point that out, join together in learning, because I think that really connects to the project that the TCA was awarded money for. It's simple. We propose that arts and culture sector is actually an ideal environment to learn digital and technical skills. And we want to pay young women in Taos to join us and learn these skills alongside of us in our jobs. And if you're thinking, what, digital and tech, you're the arts. Okay, well, I'll tell you right now, I'm not over there every day like making an oil painting. I'm on the computer. I'm dealing with websites. I'm organizing. I'm working with all the technologies associated with audio, visual, and lighting. And I think it's so cool. And the reason I think it's so cool is that because all of those things, all of those digital and tech things are connected to the Nutcracker, Night of 1,000 Stars, Robert Mirabel's holiday concert, the saxophonist Grace Kelly, the Fiesta pageant, Tisa's middle school graduation. All of that is connected to this digital kind of tech world. And it's so lucky that we have jobs that are in proximity to that. The other thing it's connected to is film. Yes, the current new release in the indie world cinema. But more importantly, it's even better. It's connected to R.C. Chapa's new documentary about acequias and how they're important, as important today as they were in history. And I want you all to come to this. It's on Saturday at 6 p.m. Please come to see this documentary. So don't tell anyone, but I'm relatively new to the arts, okay? And here I'd like to propose a question to the room. And I hope that I connect with some of you that I don't know, because I really like to talk about this, and maybe at next month's lunch that we all have together. I'm joking, but here's the question. How can arts and culture organizations in Taos, with our buildings, our locations, our properties, our paintings, our programs, our theater, our dance, our movies, how can we participate and contribute more to the efforts around the well-being of the people living, working, going to school, growing up here? How can these resources benefit more? Call me up, I want to talk. Okay, so I think this project, Women in Tech, Digital Literacy and Arts Intersecting in a Paid Learning Program, it's just like one small effort to that. It's like, let's pay people to learn our worlds. And I have to emphasize our partners on this project. This money will support paid learning opportunities not only at the TCA, but at the Wildflower Playhouse and with Taos on Stage, at the Paseo Project, with True Kids 1, Ruben, Razor Sharp, if you all want to intern, let me know. We'll pay them. They'll join you. And I have to thank the following women who have been part of the conversation around the idea that one way to access the arts is through working in the arts. Cassandra Romero, Contessa Trujillo, Charlotte Keefe, Sarah Martinez, Rose Reza, all of these women I've been in conversation with for the last year, kind of around these ideas, and they've all contributed to this project. So thank you everyone for your work in this room. I so appreciate being here with you. Thank you, and thank you for the money.